See, we recording. All right, time to get to the business. This is what we have going on. As a review, as I bring in all my videos for beginners, the lending space is someone is trying to organize it. Who knows who? Maybe that's just how, people feeling nowadays. United YouTubers make things better or not. We have some YouTubers that's going for it. We have some YouTubers, of course, they're going to rebel against anything that seems as if they got to get put in some type of centralized, which is what everybody's trying to go for, decentralization and being anonymous. So as a YouTuber, you should understand, or not a YouTuber, as a new person trying to make money in this particular industry, which is cryptocurrency, ICOs, lending platform, you should understand what information you're taking in when you're trying to maneuver through this particular space, because a lot of people, they're going to give you information that's going to be good, and some people is going to give you information that's just words. So back to what I was saying. In this particular field, you have to weigh the information that's already out there, the way this information is going to go. You have to have some type of goal on what you want out of this program and how you're going to align yourself with how you're going to get it. YouTubers is very helpful in everything when in this space is needed in order to pick those right platforms. So just as a review, just be aware that you're going to have some YouTubers that's going to have your best interest, and then you're going to have some YouTubers, they just going to be out for themselves. In my understanding, we have to take both of them and use it to our advantage. In this field, you want to learn how to leverage a small piece of funds or finances into a large, either passive or return. It's the same thing in this particular lending platform with information. You take the information that all these YouTubers is putting out, whether it's good information or bad information, and leverage it and use it to your best ability. From my understanding, there's a lot of platforms that's trying to hang in there. And as a new YouTuber, how do you weed out the platforms that that's up and coming, or how do you really judge the platforms that you really want to get into? So what I've switched over to is the War Coin lending platform that's doing well in some people's eyes. Do have some that just believe, it's only doing well because it's the top lending program around at this time. It's going to go down to, because as a beginner, just a little bit of information about this particular coin and this lending platform is, at one point it was up to, I believe, anywhere between $190 to $200, and now, as you see, it's down to $31. Now, how do you figure out what made it go down to $31? That comes from understanding the lending space, time, and how getting in these programs, you have to get in at a certain time or have a strategy. And if you don't have any type of tools to figure out, okay, when to get in, when to get out, is it a good time? As a beginner, you will definitely lose money. And from what I've understood, us as new YouTubers, I'm very new to new YouTube, and us as new to this lending platform, because yes, I'm new to it too. But I do believe if you got a voice, you can say what you want and what you believe. A lot of these platforms out here, yes, they're just out here just to either, you know, from what I understand, put things in place so they can get either a better platform in, or take a little money so they can build a platform in, or just use use YouTube as a springboard to just make millions, and who knows what the amount is. I can't even say millions. Make a large amount of money to preserve themselves. Yeah, this lending space is all about self. It, it can help you in the long run if, from what I understand, as a beginner, you understand what you are getting into. There was a program before it that was called Big Connect. If you're new to the lending platform, go look it up and see what's being said about it. So this is just a tool to look at and study. Do you want to get in this lending space? Because if you're not sure, or you have any doubts because there's bad information that's been put out, or there's people that's just leading you into the wrong direction, you have to think about, do you really want to get in this field? So there's a program that's supposed to be launching. I don't know if it's going to launch or not, called Cresos, and it's supposed to launch, I guess, in 2 days, or who knows. It say 48 hours, supposed to be in 48 hours. Now, this is a program you want to study too, and this is how you learn how to pick these programs and learn how to go into these programs as a beginner. You look at their roadmap and their white paper and see, okay, how long does it take it to launch, and how is it doing through the launching stage of the lending, the internal or external? Because this program right here says it's going to lend at $14. Now, as a beginner, if you would have got in at the ICO, you would be all for that. I mean, you'd be like, yes, I got in at whatever a price it is, but my tokens go up to $14 a token. No matter how many you have, it's going to be multiple times the amount of money you put in at 14. And words going around that, it just don't seem like it's going to be hot. It really don't seem like it's going to be hot. It doesn't seem like it's going to be long term. In my opinion of that is because, the saying, anything that's too good to be true, most likely it's a catch behind it. Well, from my understanding, there's not too many programs, unless this one is going to start a new trend, that's able to lend at $14, and it's fresh. It's brand new. Like, there's from my understanding, and in the little reviews that I have watched, there's a catch to it. I've seen programs that started off with, of course, a promotion where they give you a percentage that's like pretty decent, but $14, depending on what stage you got in at the ICO, it's kind of high. So of course, it's drawn a lot of attention, but we will see in the long term. So as a beginner, this is one program you want to review and just watch how it goes. That way you have more experience, because just by watching these programs, you don't get the hands-on experience, but you do get to see the reaction from all the other people that have invested in it, and how whatever is said, if it does hit the exchange or don't hit the exchange, you get to see the reaction of, okay, these is the type of programs I want to look for, or these are the type of programs that I want to watch and see how they're promoted, and what features they have that I have to watch out for, because programs, that's their thing. In order for them to get you in, they have to have a catch. If they have a catch, they got you. So another one that you want to look at that's been running for quite a while is Falcon Coin. Now, word around the YouTubers is, it's they doing something great. You could buy their coins extremely, cheap, and they have a promotion that's lending at like $10. I mean, it just seemed like, okay, why don't I buy a lot of tokens and then lend them at $10? There's a catch to it. Me as a YouTuber and a person that's just doing reviews on maneuvering through this space as a beginner, try to figure out what the catch is, and see, do they have some grand plan? Because, just from my understanding, if a program is trying to hang in there, it just, from a business point of view, it doesn't seem like you're going to lend your tokens that's not worth $10 at $10 and pay people out. But it's all strategy. Everything is about strategy and goals. If you are a beginner, learn whatever you can about how to attain goals. In the lending space, you just have to look and do research on Falcon Coin, their Facebook page, and whatever other obstacles they have to give you some type of heads up about where this platform is going. Monetized Coin, another platform that's, is if you've probably seen, is heavily advertised. Is in the ICO stage, I believe. Me as a YouTuber, when you see other programs doing certain things, you already know it's going to have an effect on other programs. So I just look at over the programs, look at all of them, and try to figure out, what is my end goal. Like, how do you really get laser focused on how you're going to execute on whatever your strategy is. So, this review basically is just a lot of words put together. I haven't really gave you any tools besides learn to use your intuition. Whatever intuition you have about any of these programs, learn to use your intuition, because it's what's going to make you in this particular field. Like, you're really going to be like, okay, I'm finna stay in here, or, I'm going to be very, very cautious about these particular fields. As a beginner, this should be like, I can't say this should be your goal, but all ICOs are tokens that want to end up on coin market cap. So, it would just be, in my understanding, your perspective, to watch coin market cap and, see how either the coin is doing, or see, what you have to look forward to. That's just my views or whatnot. And then this is something you will also want to learn if you are going to use it. Thank you.